Bit of a scramble off the face-off. Oh, and the puck's loose, and there's a goal. Simon Furnival gets the first goal of the game.
How many times have we seen that? Cy Furnival scoring instead of
Cy Furnival loves to just stand in that little area, wait for a little rebound, and he'll always put the puck in the back of the net.
You know what made that goal there as well? Andy Chappell worked so hard for the team, getting in dirty, winning the puck, getting it over. Just worked so hard for the team. He's probably the smallest guy on the ice.
That's it, he's one of the smallest, but last season he went quite unrecognised as an underdog. You just don't see him as a player, and I think some people don't realise how much of a work ethic Andy Chappell does have. He's fantastic as a teammate, and he'll always help you out, especially in the face-off. And Cy Furnival gets his second straight off the face-off. He just skates in around the D with a backhand nice and low. The keeper can't stretch low enough, and all of a sudden we're 2-0 up. Wigglesworth takes on the move, splits the D. Oh, well. That's something we want to see.
That was a nice goal.
It was. Splits the D with a move through the stick and goes forehand, backhand, round the goalie and puts in the bottom corner. Dragons 3, Pitbulls 0. And the Dragons will be back on the ice again here tomorrow night, where they'll play the Bradford Bulldogs of the North 2 League. Very familiar team from last season. I think they came dead bottom last season, Steve.
I think they were, yeah.
But obviously, you know, they had some good youngsters who Scott McKenzie's managed to pick up for the Dragons. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of squad they have this season for the Bulldogs.
Well, we've actually talked to the guys, haven't we? Matt Marlowe's from there.
Yeah, and Kemp as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's 4-0. It's that Mackenzie Wigglesworth. And Lovell gets on at this one as well.
Yeah. Wigglesworth got the goal, assist by Lovell. Again, he gets himself into that position, doesn't he? Jeff does, he gets himself right into that position and he scores. I think he's going to score a few goals this season for the Dragons.
Wigglesworth steps over the blue line. He goes out wide around the defenceman. He looks for an option. He finds Mackenzie. Mackenzie in the corner. Comes out of the corner, battling. He managed to get the puck. Oh!
How did that go in?
It squeezes past the goalkeeper.
Jeff Wigglesworth for the second of the night.
It's a very smart move by Mackenzie, as we've said, to keep them two together. They really know how each other work and how to play. You know where they're going to be at the right time, and I think that's the third goal they've both been involved in together. So we're here with Bristol Pitbulls player coach Richie Hargreaves. A 5-0 loss. How did you think of it?
Well, obviously 5-0 is not a great start, but to be honest, you guys are a good transition team. I thought you played well. I think Scott was saying you've been training for a couple of weeks, so that was our first time on the ice. A couple of new players. I was happy with the way the game went on towards the end. I thought we managed to get our legs going, managed to get a few passes, and managed to make a game at the end of it. So, I don't really look too much into these early games. Like I said, it's a bit of fun, a bit of bonding, and trying to get a few things right and feed off that.
Good. So what are your plans for the season? Where are Bristol going to go this year?
Hopefully, last couple of years we've been a top end team. 2 years ago we won the league. Last year we came, I think it was third in our division. It was quite close. So again, just carry on building. It's a bit tough for us. Our situations. We don't have a rink in Bristol, so we're like the little hobos, if so to speak. Commuting like the circus coming to town, sort of picking up ice where we can. So the plan is really until the rink is built in Bristol, which is hopefully next year, is just to keep trying to be that top end or that competitive team week in, week out.
Thank you very much. Hi, we're here with Dragons player coach Scott McKenzie. Scott, 5-0 win. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, there's a lot of rust, I suppose. We had a game in Solihull last week, and I think it was 10-1, but the scoreline didn't really reflect the positive things we did throughout the game. I think tonight we really kind of controlled the game at long stages, and Rich he's got a solid team over there, but I think we've we've just got a little bit more depth, a little bit more quality, and our D are moving the puck real well, and I'm happy with the way the guys are buying into the systems at the moment.
Good, and you talked about depth there, and obviously we weren't seeing the two imports. How are they doing in training?
Yeah, Philip picked up an injury last week, so he's just kind of resting at the moment. We've got physio working with him to try and get him ready for the league starting next weekend. But Marcus flew in on Wednesday, he practiced Thursday night, and he's looking great. He's a real good skater, shoots puck well, so we're hoping that he's going to kind of put up some numbers, but also add to the team and be a real leader out there this year.
And we noticed that we played 4 or 5 young kids out there tonight. How do you think they fared?
I think they slotted in perfectly, to be quite honest. There's a lot of learning to go, but they didn't make a lot of mistakes, and they're doing everything that we ask of them. We can't ask much more than that. We're hard on them at times, but it's about learning right now, and as long as they get the opportunity, they will develop.
And finally, how do you think it'll go tomorrow against the Bradford Bulldogs?
I think they're coming quite short benched, but we're quite low on numbers tomorrow due to work and different other commitments. So it's going to be tough, but we're looking to just go out there, put another performance in, get the win, but mainly focus on doing the little things right and working on what we've been practicing the last couple of weeks.
Thanks, Scott. Cheers.